It's a start. Yeah. So you can totally see right through that. Let's take this edge, let's lower it down. Just a touch, just to get it to line up. Looks good. Yeah, this looks really weird. It looks like it's got like a notch in it. Okay, so let's take this, nope, let's take these vertex and then these vertex over here. And let's just move them straight back. I feel like those weren't the right, yeah, it wasn't. Okay, let's move these back. Let's take these two, move them back. How's that look now? It looks better. It looks better. Take these, move them up. That's a little odd, if I'm honest. Can I scale them inward and have it look not weird? The problem is that this polygon is kind of at a different angle, so the light's reflecting off of it weird. So like it looks brighter than all the other faces around it because it's at a different angle. Alright, what does this face actually look like? It's just a triangle, isn't it? Show me vertex mode. Okay, hang on. Fun trick. Isolation mode. Okay, what am I looking at here? Okay. Okay, so let's look up here. What did I do here? I just kept the triangle at a weird angle, but I minimized the weirdness as much as I could. Okay. So it's actually kind of what I did just now, like right about there. So let's exit isolation mode to have a look. Yeah, it's just weird. I might have to come up with a better solution than this. Oh. Oh. Can I? Wait. Can I? Wait. No, face mode. I'm a professional, I promise. Edge mode. Take these and then just extrude them out. Just like that. Okay. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine for right now. So then we go to edge mode, we take this. Wait, I want moving, so multi-cut, quad draw. It's edge weld. Help, find menu, weld. Mesh tools, target weld. Mesh tools, target weld. It's at the bottom. Target weld. Weld. Cool. Just attach those. Yeah, buddy. Alright, look at that. Look at that. Alright, take these two vertices, bring them back. And I have created a weird polygon, but it doesn't have those same lighting issues. Oh, let's scale these in a bit. It doesn't have those same lighting issues, so we should probably be okay. Ooh, wait, what? Okay. Those should be exactly the same. Why aren't they? Alright, I don't know. I don't care. Honestly, I really don't. Yeah, no, I don't care that much. We'll just have to manipulate these individually and just sort of make them look linear. Which I think I just did, actually. Wait, what? Bring that out a bit. Yeah. Okay, so object mode, switch out of isolation. How does that look? Oh, that's so much better. Oh, look at that. I'm almost tempted to fix that triangle, bit. Almost. Okay, that's good. That's awesome. Okay, so let's back out and look at it. Looks pretty good. It's coming together. I need to finish the sight, I need to finish the handle, and I need to finish, the magazine, and this little strap thing. That's fine, I can do that. Oh, and this bolt. I forgot the bolt. Do I? I do. I want to widen this out. This is going to blow your minds. Check this out. So, why isn't the hotkey working? Scale? And then soft selection on. Why isn't the... Oh, it's just huge. I see. Okay, fine, fair enough. Nope. Raise it up. Just like that. Don't know if I like that or not. Tell you what, let's go through. Switch to object mode. Let's take this, just duplicate it, and we'll put it over here, and we'll just like assign it to a different layer. And then we'll go through and we'll do this again. So hold B, bring that down. Nope, higher. That's fine. Scale that in. That's about right. Scale, switch to face mode, turn on soft selection, and bring it down. Oh, too much. Let's turn on wireframe shaded. Okay, so it doesn't line up properly, but it doesn't really matter, honestly. Okay, so we'll keep that for now, and we'll see how we like it later. And if we don't like it, then the standard model's right there. So that's what we're looking at right this second. Okay, so right now, what do I want to be doing? I want to do the trigger assembly. I don't know how I'm going to handle that yet. But for now, this looks pretty good. So, what? Oh, I was holding Control, not Shift. That would be why. Add to that and minimize those. And I need to go through and relabel these locations. Why not? And then we'll just switch this to invisible. Add selected objects. Okay, so right now I'm making this trigger assembly, and this is going to be hard. It looks really simple. Like, oh, it's just a cylinder with some like grippy bits indented. Yeah, that's not quite right. I tried to do that and it didn't work well. So here's what I'm thinking. I am thinking I'm going to make a box just for like this sort of section, the top half before you get down to the trigger. From there, that's weird, that doesn't line up. Sorry, mild distraction. So what I'm thinking, if I make a box, what would that actually accomplish for me? Probably nothing good. Actually, you know how 2 minutes ago I was saying that I should not just make a cylinder with some holes in it? I think I might actually do that. I think I might just take a cylinder, stretch it out a little this way so that it's not even extruded upward until it gets to about here, and then like make a section there where I can just like change these faces. I don't know how I'm gonna make a circle inside of a circle that's like going the other way, but you know, I'll figure it out. Oh, I can just, oh, I know how I can do that, never mind. And then I can basically just attach the trigger guard as an extrusion off of that. Like if I leave if I leave an exposed face right here, I can extrude that out. And then what I might do is just connect it up to a block right there that I just build everything else off of. Okay, so let's give this a go. And we'll see what happens. So polygon primitive cylinder. Go into 3D mode because I need to change it. Turn off soft selection because I always leave that on. Delete the faces. This needs to be scaled out like that. Oh, I don't have anything selected because I wasn't in object mode. Okay, so bring this over here. Put that right there. DV to change its vertex. Oh, what? D. There. I don't know what that is. I can just make it a different face later. Okay. Now I want this to be object mode scaling. So if I take these edges, extrude them, switch to global mode, switch to scaling, scale these inward. Oh, that was dumb. That was really dumb. That's fine. Actually, yeah, let's just go straight up to this. Worst case scenario, I can just subdivide this later and then sculpt it by hand. Okay, so this is where things start to get a little nuts, actually. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to press G to extrude again. I'm gonna switch to global mode because I don't like local mode for this kind of thing. I'm gonna move this just straight up, like that. I'm gonna switch to scale mode, scale it inward a bit. No, that's too much, that's not enough. Stop that. Rotate it back like this. Basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to add a bunch of edge loops along this to give it more geometry so that I can indent this, among other things. But what I want to have before that is, that's not what I want, is to have this set up to prepare for that. So if I go over to my add edge loop tool and I add an edge loop right here, then I can just click and drag the whole thing and just put it right there. Okay. This is where things are going to start to get absolutely nuts. What I'm thinking is having me take all these vertexes and align them manually. I zoomed out really quick. And then and once I've got this in a position where I've got the faces lined up correctly, then at that point I can just sort of, okay, I need this to go one farther up before I do this. I need this to be extruded one farther up so that I don't mess with the geometry. which means, boy, do I have more problems to solve. Okay, so scale everything inward like this. I'm really worried that I'm really messing up the proportions on the ring. Let's have a look at that actually. Yeah, I am. See how it gets like, it gets thinner right there and then it goes wider again and then it gets thinner? Yeah. I'm gonna have to fix that later. That's gonna be an issue. I should have scaled it in 2D instead of 3D, and that was dumb on my part. So, beyond that though, you know, aside from the fact that I just messed that up, let's take this, whoops, and then do this, roughly speaking. Okay. I'm zoomed so far in that if I take one notch on the scroll wheel, like it just moves so far. Okay, so roughly what I'm thinking is that I take these faces and just extrude them inward. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. So it would be these faces. This looks so weird. These, and then we extrude inward, just like that. And then obviously I'm gonna have to soften these edges, but that's roughly I wonder if I can actually just scale them down, if that would soften it at all. It does, but not enough. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go through, I'm gonna have to soften these edges later. I don't want to do it right now just because I want to finish up this handle, but that is something that's definitely gonna have to happen. That's weird. I kind of like it though. Okay, cool. That's not bad. That wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be. So let's go through and let's do the same thing for this. And I'm ignoring the trigger. Oh, whoops. I'm ignoring the trigger for now. But what I do want to do is figure out where the trigger is going to be. So I'm going to add another edge loop right there. So basically I'm going to take these two faces and I'm going to extrude them outward and sort of like take them up like that later. Select this edge. Switch to global mode. Go up. My dog is whining at me. I think he wants something. Switch to, nope, global, kind of. It rotated the thing, but whatever. Outward. So obviously, less scaling. Obviously, that's a problem, so we're gonna have to fix that. So we're gonna take an edge loop, gonna put it right about there. We're going to switch back into move mode. Actually, we're gonna scale it. I want to scale it. I do want to scale it, but I don't want it to do it in that axis. I want it to do it in the world axis. Switch that back over right there. So that's roughly correct. Roughly correct anyway. Yeah. So now I have to kind of figure out how I want to do the geometry on this. I think what I'm going to do is the same thing I was doing before, which means I have to take this up. Or do I? I should, yes. I should. Just to be safe. I'm just going to bring it straight up, because I don't actually care that much, because I'm going to put it inside a different mesh, I think. So we'll figure that out later. So I want to switch to vertex mode. I want to focus on you guys. Sheesh. Okay. So I think these faces, if I bring that out, I might have been right actually. Okay, why don't we start from the top? Why don't we start from the top? Because that worked really well the last time I did this. There needs to be another edge loop right there. And I don't want it to go in weird, so let's do that first. And I'm probably going to want another one right there, just to get some more detail. Switch to selection tool, vertex mode. be fine. Oh yeah, that's fine. Plenty of geometry. Look at that. So now can I move this down here? And then I basically just want all of these faces. That's super messy, but it looks right to me anyway. So I guess we'll just hop out into vertex mode, or into the perspective view, and we'll give it a go, I guess. I don't want to touch that last one. That last one's kind of sacred to me. I really don't want to touch that one either, but it's gonna have to happen. This, I want to go up right there. Yep, okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, I really can't tell what my plan was from here. Because I think I need to move this vertex. I think I need to move this down right there. Because I think all of these faces need to go in. Nope. These faces. And we'll just go through and we'll double check this before we inset them. Yeah, it's supposed to go farther than that though. Yeah, it was supposed to go down to there, but like, that looks really weird unless I did this, and even then it would look weird. Okay, so let's get rid of those. Let's inset these and let's see what it looks like. So extrude, in world coordinates, just bring those back a bit, just a touch, not too much. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can dig that. It's not bad. Okay, so in that case, oh, I missed a bunch of faces. Okay. Yeah, I missed all these. Okay, all right. Yeah, okay. All right, let's do that now. Man, I missed a whole row. That's annoying. Okay, so object mode 3, what does that look like? That's not awful. Okay, so that's gonna basically multiply my face count by about 200 or higher. Yeah, 200. So I'm gonna do that actually. I'm gonna go to mesh. I'm gonna go to smooth divisions 1. Yep, looks good to me. So that just became the highest poly object on the entire mesh. Like, easy. Like, look at every other mesh. So what we're gonna do is, not duplication, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to mesh, I think it's simplify? Clean up? No, that's not right. Is it edit mesh? What am I doing? I can just search for it. Generate curve. Oh no! It's reduce. I remember now. Mesh reduce. Okay. I was looking for simplify. It's reduce. Okay. So open up the sub menu on that. Reduce by 50%. Preserve quad. Sharpness 0. Apply. Okay. So you can see it kept all the geometry really smooth looking, but ooh, that was too much. How many polys am I at? Okay. So it's at like 200 polys, which is about what I was at before, but it looks better. So How many polys are we at total? We're at 1,000 edges, 500 faces, which is a 500 poly model so far. And the only thing we have left to do is really the box and the magazine. So this is gonna be less than 1,000 polys, which would be awesome. I wish I could simplify that some more. If nothing else, what I can do is take these and give them some more definition. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. The other thing I could do is paint it a different color, which I might do actually. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so we'll keep that the way it is. That's still higher poly than I would like, but it isn't terrible. It is the first thing on my list to be reduced, though. If it turns out that this needs to be a lower poly count than 1,000, this is the first thing that's getting reduced. So we're gonna set a center pivot that. That's fine. That looks pretty centered. Okay, so then that's lined up in all three axes. That's where it goes. We're gonna add this to finished mesh, and we're done with that. I'm gonna turn off that layer. So the next